Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is Vikas and in today's video, we will talk about the Acelle email marketing application, how to use it, where to install it, how to install it. You will learn all these things in this video. First, let's look at its admin dashboard, and then I will tell you where to purchase it. Where to install it, how to install it, you will learn all of these things completely in this video. So first, let's look at the dashboard. This is the admin panel. So when you go to the customer section, you can add multiple customers here. And you can also give them credits here. This is what appears by default when you add new customers. Here you enter email ID, password, first name, last name, and when you return to the customer section, I will show you what's available after editing. First, there's the profile, then contact information and other details, followed by the subscription section. Whatever plan you want to give them, whether it's a free plan or a pro plan, you can assign it here. You can set whether it's recurring or not here. And how do you add these subscriptions? Look here under Customer, there's a subscription plan section. You can see several plans are already created here. You can create plans according to your requirements. If this person is an admin, they cannot make changes in the demo version. You can make changes here, but it's showing an error because this is a demo server. After that, we go to Plan and click on Manage Plan. Here in the Plan section, you can edit the limitations for free, standard, and premium plans. You can edit how much limitation you want to set for the free plan and which delivery server you want to use for it. For the paid plans, you can use a better delivery server that does SMTP inboxing. You can select that delivery server here. You can set the sending limit to 5,000, or for the free plan you can set it to 3,000. You can set these limits here. The currency and taxes section is all about payment settings. When someone buys a plan, you can specify whether they should pay in USDT or INR. Then in the admin section, you can create additional administrators. Like this one is the main admin, and there are 3 customers in it as well. Next comes the sending server section, where you can add your SMTP settings. You can do this by clicking on Add New. And whatever SMTP settings you have, I'm using different ones in this demo version. I'll go back and edit to show you. I click on Edit, and here if you select AWS, you'll need to enter the API details. I go to the sending server and here. I click on Edit. In the demo version it might take you somewhere else, but after installation, I'll show you everything. You can also set up a bounce server and feedback loop server here. It has FPL, feedback loop, capability, so you can set up a feedback loop server to receive any complaints. There's also an email verification server option that you can add. Create a new page, and when you click it, you can select the service provider. You'll need to enter its API here. It has integrated with 10 provider websites. For example, if you've purchased 0 bounce credits for 1 lakh verifications, you can enter its API here. You can filter directly from here, then there are settings, and you can add more if needed. If you go to all plugins, you'll see some pre-installed plugins that you can enable, or you can add new ones by clicking on Add New. Okay, that covers the admin panel. Now let me show you the customer panel. When you log into the customer panel, you'll see something like this: you're sending credits, how many you have, how many are left, and how many subscribers you have. You'll get a complete overview on this dashboard. I clicked on Open to show you. Here you can see all the details, and the design is also good. After that, we have the campaign section. Before creating a campaign, you need to create a list. So go to the list section and create a list first. You can name it whatever you want, add random details or specific information to remember what this email list is for. After creating the list, you can click on it to upload contacts. When I click on this one, you can see there's an import-export option in subscribers. If you want to add more subscribers, you can import them. You can also export your email lists. For example, if you've imported 1,000 subscribers, you can verify their emails from here. But remember, your email server and verification server should be configured in the admin panel first. After that comes the contact segment section, followed by the campaign section. In the campaign section, you can click on Create Campaign. You can choose plain text or other options, including whether to enable link tracking. It will track all activities in the tracking-enabled version. Select whatever option you need. I'm selecting the regular one. Select whichever list you want to use, then click on Save Next. Then enter the campaign name, email subject, from name, and reply to address. Here it asks if you want to enable open tracking. You can turn it on or off. You can also configure DKIM signature settings. For domain tracking, if you've set up your own tracking domain, you can enable it here. Tracking will only work for those domains. Select your options. There's no delay setting in the demo. After that, click on Save Next. Then you need to create your template. I'll put something random here and click Save Next. Back in the campaign section, you can upload an HTML template by creating an index file, zipping it, and uploading it here. Or you can use an existing template. Let me show you how to create a template. I clicked here and you can create your template like this. Make your design, save it, and your template will be ready. Okay, after that I click Next here. If you want to add attachments, you can select the attachment option at the bottom of the template. You can schedule the campaign or send it immediately by clicking Send Now. For scheduling, click on Schedule, set your time, and confirm. That's done. Now let's check the automation section. Here you can set up autoresponders and other automated features. There's a welcome new subscriber automation trigger. They've created some default triggers, and you can create your own. For example, when a new subscriber joins your website, they'll automatically receive a welcome message thanking them for subscribing. You can use these automation features and prepare them in advance so you don't have to create them repeatedly. You can add sending domains here, and when you do, you'll need to configure DKIM settings. You can set this up yourself. Subscription management features. In the integration section, you can integrate your website. It will provide a code that you can add to your site, and then you'll receive notifications when someone subscribes. Let's check the connections section to see if there are any websites connected. If you've added any websites, you'll find them all here in Manage Connections. That covers everything here. In the sending section, you can configure tracking domains and sending domains as needed. I've shown you everything, both the admin panel and the customer panel. Now let's see where you can purchase this script. You'll find a direct link in the description where you can purchase this script. You can buy BPS from Contabo. You'll get 8 GB remote BPS at a very reasonable price. You'll find its direct link in the description. After purchasing, I'll show you how to install it. You can either install it on a BPS, or if you have hosting already, you can install it there. I'll show you how to install it on cPanel since most hosting providers use cPanel. You can follow the same procedure on any panel. Make sure to use PHP version 7 or 8 for easier installation. The installation documentation will come with a script, so you can follow that as well. I've created a cPanel account here. This is the domain I'll be using, and I've entered the BPS IP address. Look here, you can see that IP in the URL bar, and you'll see it here as well. I've configured this IP here, so my domain in this IP will connect immediately. After that, I'll open the file manager. Then I go to the public_HTML directory and upload the file. I go inside and my file is in downloads, so I select it here. I've selected it and now it's uploading. Once it's uploaded, you'll need to extract this zip file. Now these have been uploaded, I'll go back after uploading, close these, and then extract them by clicking on Extract. All the files are here, they're all extracted. Now I'll click on it. When I click on it, the installation page will open. See here, the requirement is PHP version 7.3 or higher, and I'm using version 8. So get this working on version 8. Everything else is correct, just this file. If the PHP file info extension isn't installed, you should check if you have Apache editor access. You can install it from there in the changer, or you can configure it like this. Easy Apache. You can install PHP extensions through this, or use the command line. I don't need this file, so I'll search to find where I can locate it. I need to install it there. After that, you won't face this issue. I have PHP 8, so I'll click on Customize. Here I'll install the extensions. Click on PHP extensions and you can search here. Look at this file info extension I mentioned. I'll install it by turning it on and clicking Next. Click Next. It will review the package and then install it. It has shown the information here. I'll click and it will install. That's completed. I'll click on it and now go back to click Try again. Now my requirements are met. See, the file info requirement is checked. That's good. Now I'll click Next. Here you can enter the site name. I'll enter the same name in both fields. Then enter the license code, first name, last name, email, and password. I'll enter the purchase code here. After entering the purchase code, you can select the time zone. I'll select the Indian time zone. Configure the site settings. You'll find additional options below. This is the system email configuration. You can use SendMail or SMTP. Leave it as is for now, or enter a temporary from email address. I scroll down and configure the admin settings. I set the from name and click Next. Now it asks for the database. It creates the database automatically. I'll go here. Go to MySQL databases and create one here. I'll name it this way. Click on Create Database, and the database is created. With this name, I'll create a user with the same name, enter the username, keep the password the same, and click Create User. The password is set, the user is created, the database is created. Now connect them both. Click on All and make changes. This is the user, this is the database. I've named both the same, so I'll copy this. The username is the same, database name is the same, password is the same, and this uses localhost. Enter localhost here and click Next Save. Now our database is ready. Database successfully configured. I click on Setup Database. Yes, so our database setup is complete. After that, you need to set up the cron job. This is done to automate your tasks. Let's see what we have here. Send email using queuing, process bounces, process feedback loop. I'll select these and click on Check and Save. I'll get the cron command, which I'll copy. Go back and search for cron jobs below. I'll look for the cron jobs section. I'll search here for the cron job settings. In this, you need to set up the minute details because when you see the asterisks, it means you need to configure the timing here. I'll copy it from here and paste it in the cron job settings, then click Next. The cron job I've set up is now complete. If you want to access the admin panel, you have the URL here. I didn't add SSL here, but you should add it. Use the login details we entered earlier to access the panel. Once you enter the details, the admin panel will open, the same panel I showed you at the beginning. You'll see all the same options: customer management, plan management, admin settings, sending servers, bounce handlers, feedback loop servers, and email verification services. In the admin section, you'll see Vikas as an admin, and a customer account with the same name is also created when you check the customer section. You'll find a customer account with the same email. I've also created another email application that you should check out, as it has different features. That covers this application. You'll find its direct download link in the description. If you need help installing this on any BPS, I provide installation services. I also provide training services. You can contact me for either. That's everything I wanted to show you about how to use it and how to install it on cPanel. That's all for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe and keep watching. Thank you.